Good morning. Welcome back to the YouTube. I am well, thank you. Thank you for asking. Hope you're well too. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to take you through the ultimate full day of eating to put on as much muscle as possible in the off season as a pro natural bodybuilder. So, with that being said, it's not calories, it's not food yet, but we've got our morning coffee, we're sipping on that, we're sipping on some fluids, etc. And I'm just going to take you through what I eat in a day. We're in the off season now, well and truly, food is high, and the total macros for today, 275 protein, 550 carb, 70 fat on a training day. That's what we're going to eat, that's what we're going to pop in our mouth today. So with that being said, I'm going to crack on with some client replies, client check-ins, and then I'll catch you for when we pop food in our mouth. Alrighty, I've actually just done 35-40 minutes of steps outside. I've been enjoying actually doing my steps outside as opposed to on the treadmill in the garage. Just, I don't know, getting out there, popping the beanie on, popping the hoodie on. It's quite nice. Anyway, I've just done my check-in, taken some check-in photos outside, seen how we're looking at peak off season, give or take 100 kilos. And yeah, hence why you can see I'm just slightly out of breath. No, I'm not too bad cardiovascular fitness-wise. But anyway, we're going to have morning greens, shake up that, so something I consume every single morning. Every morning. So we've got daily greens, hence the name, but in a dose. Got my collagen, got my glutamine. Perfect poop shake to start the day. I also mix it with some ice. It's like a little chocolate shake. For anyone that's had green supplements in the past, you'll know how often they taste pretty shite. But this one in a dose, greens, daily greens, impeccable. Taste-wise, I go as far as to say I buy like 3-4 tubs at a time. And I think I opened a new one this morning. No, I've still got one more tub left. So then once that one runs out, or at least I'm onto the last one, I'll do a bit of an order up from Innodose. Please sponsor me. Just kidding, but kind of actually, given that how much I go through. Meal one, which is also my pre-workout meal. I literally just have 150 grams of chicken, 100 grams of rice, both raw weight measurements, typically how I do it. Anyway, of late, I've been training first thing. I don't remember the last time I haven't trained after more than one meal. It's always just one meal. So in terms of calories for this meal, I'm just popping things into my fitness pal. So what do we got? We've got just 80 carb, trace fat, about 40 protein. Perfect, about bit over 500 calories. It's going to fuel me. To be honest, at this stage in the off season where I'm at, it's not as if I'm needing huge fuel for my session. It's just something easily digestible and get into the system. So I'm gonna this, shower up, get ready for the gym. Got legs today. Let's crush some legs. I actually have quite the accessories for my leg session, so I was just loading up the car and I was just like, let me show you what I've got. So, some essentials for leg day. Knee sleeves, and then we've also got the trusty gym pin. We've got squat shoes. We've got bands, the Mako dance. No, just kidding. With the relevant daisy chain. So this will be for the hip press today. I've then got the new Hustler pad. Can you see that? Hustler pad. So this will be for the leg extension to allow me to get greater range in the lengthened position. It seems like I'm taking a lot, and it's because I kind of am. I've then obviously got wrist wraps. I've then got the seat belt as well. So there's lots of accessories for leg day, but it's kind of, I say, is it essential? Probably not. Is it nice? Yes. Does it allow me to get the most out of my training? It allows me to get a lot more. Anyway. And then it's like carting a bloody suitcase into the gym just about with all the stuff I've got. But all good. Let's load up. Onwards. Alrighty, we've just pulled up to the gym. Went for legs. we're in for legs today. We'll see how we go. We've got our pre-workout going down. Key supplements. I think this is the raspberry pineapple flavour, inspired by Calippo. It's delicious. It's very good. Been in the freezer for a bit, so it tastes like a nice tasty treat, aka a Calippo, in a liquid / slushy format. Anyway, off season in full swing. It's leg day today. I'm keen to fucking send it, so might catch you in there for a few bits and bobs, but it's time to get our nut on and get after it. All right, so we're about halfway through the workout, give or take, hence why intra-workout is going down. Anyway, in this, we've got 25 grams of highly branched cyclic dextrin, 20 grams EAAs, 5 grams electrolytes, 5 grams creatine. Perfect blend, and it's in the pineapple coconut flavour, I believe. Very good. Anyway, it's one of those ones, carbohydrates, intra-workout, huge advocate for it. You know, all throughout my prep, leading up to the show, all shows, 25 grams of carbs. Maybe I went down to 20 grams, but either way, there was always intra-workout carbohydrates. I almost put that as the most important carbohydrates to fuel your performance and maintain performance, particularly during the contest prep. In the off-season, a little bit different. You should have plenty of fuel in the system, hence why it's just more just another, so meal time, feeding opportunity, carbs and proteins throughout my workout. I will, if food gets super high, I can increase this obviously to sort of 30, 40, 50 grams of carbohydrates, which I know I did do in previous off seasons, but for now, 25 grams, more than sufficient. With that being said, we're on the hip press, we're about to get after it, so let's get after it. We're about to get after it. Let's get after it. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, if you can see me here, it's post-workout time with the lads. What do we got? 150 grams of cream of rice, salted caramel in the Adonis flavour. Adonis brand. 50 grams of whey in the chocolate, WPI from Bulk Nutrients. I've been opting for that lately. I don't know, cheap in bulk. Protein, and we've got 150 grams of mango. It's about 50 grams of protein, about 140 grams of carbohydrates, minimal fat. Absolute tasty treat. I wonder if Finley's going to want some. Being nice and patient, aren't you? Look how tall he is. Can you see yourself? Not sure. Anyway, let's eat some food. What do you reckon? Do you want some? Can you see yourself? Is that you, Finley? So, fun news, the coffee machine that I've obviously shown in numerous videos recently, the new one that I got about 6 weeks ago, does cold brew. It does cold brew. I did my first attempt yesterday. It was very good, by the way. So, let me flip you around. Don't mind feeling in the background. So, we've got our ice, and you just flick it from espresso, cold brew, click OK. And as you know, cold brew is meant to be a bit of a slower extraction, so it'll take a second, but it might take, you know, a minute or two to extract everything, but I'll show you when it's done. I'll tell you what, it's a bit of a game changer. As you can see, it's slowly dripping out, and I'll wait till it fills up the top, which again could be another minute or two, but it's looking good. Alright, the cold brew, it's done. Look at that, the ice cubes. And for that short little brew time, it's actually delicious. Some very good beans as well, but cheers, Finley. Yeah? Not sure. Okie dokie, we're in for meal number 3. As you can see, we've got 250 grams of lean 5% beef mince. We've got 100 grams of jasmine rice, uncooked. And we've got some mixed veg, peas, corn, carrot, that kind of thing, just for some vegetables. So, calories for this meal, 60 protein, 12 fat, 13 fat, 80 carb. It's a nice little meal. I've been listening to the, this will obviously be a while ago that it was released when this video comes out, but the Taylor Swift podcast on Jason and Travis Kelce's podcast. It's interesting. I don't know, it's a bit of a laugh. But anyway, I've also been doing a bit of meal prep for Olivia. What have we got here? Can you see that? Flip you around. So we've got a nice pasta bake. So there's about 500 grams of raw weight pasta. There's about 750 of beef mince. So it'd be about 5 meals, I'd say, for her. We've got chorizo, we've got olives, we've got basil, we've got nice pasta sauce, garlic. I think that's it. But yeah, I've been refining that. I think I put this in a video previously, but I've been refining that for her, and that should last 5 days, meals for the next 5 days. That's a good little thing, nice little treat, big bowl. I need to put the lid on it, keep it warm, because I'm sure she'll have some later on. Put it in a big tub, and it's easily reheatable. Alrighty, meal number 4 about to go down. We've got some average light in here. We've got 150 grams of raw weight chicken, we've got 100 grams of raw weight rice, 85 grams of pineapple, because that's all that was left, and 20 grams of hot honey. What an absolute treat. Finley's just talking in the background, but we're going to nail this. It's a nice little treat.
What do you want to say? Say hi.
What do you want to say? Yeah, what he said. Okie dokie, we have arrived at the final meal of the day. What do we have? The infamous oat recipe, of which I have made reels about on Instagram, so check out the reels on Instagram and how I make my oats. But in essence, 150 grams of oats, boiling water, let it sit, mix your whey in, pop it in the microwave for a couple of minutes, stir, pop it in for another minute, stir, maybe another minute if you'd like, and then pop your condiments on top, aka dark chocolate, nut butter, salt, and I got jam that I will put on, but I'm not going to eat this right away because we've got bath time. Not for me, for Finley. So I'll put my jam on there. I got about 50 grams of jam to put on top for some added carbohydrates. So let's round out the day in terms of this meal. Shoot, this meal's 1,300 calories. 75 protein, 50 fat, 128 carbohydrates. So obviously the oats will be slower digesting, 150 grams of oats, about 50 grams of whey, 40 grams nut butter, 30 grams dark chocolate, about 50 grams of jam, as I said. So it's going to be a delicious little treat, and I might let this cool a little bit, equally whilst we do bath time. We'll let it cool, and then I'll consume it, I don't know, in the next half an hour or so. But the fact that it is only 6:15, and I'm kind of winding down for the night. Me and Finley have had a nap this afternoon. It's been great. I was loosely closing my eyes, but I was listening to the T-Swizzle podcast with the Kelseys, which is good. But anyway, are we checking out? Checking out. That's what I was...
Signing out.
Signing out. We might have a bath, yeah. He's been banished from the bath on the kitchen bench to bath in the shower so he can splash because he was making a mess of the kitchen. You want to say bye? Yeah?
He said bye. Bye. Bye.
And Livy's got the pasta that we've already shown before. Anyway, that's going to round out the video. Full day of eating. A pro natural bodybuilder in the off season trying to get fucking huge. Macros, told you at the start, but whether they apply to you or not, probably not. If you like the video, comment what you'd like to see, subscribe, stay up to date with all the latest videos, new video every Sunday, 5 p.m. Until next time.
You want to eat it? You probably would. Go.
Eat it.
Really? Yes.
Alright, catch us.